Hi, I'm Shannon Sheridan, and I'm a research librarian at PNNL. I'm helping the MSD-LIVE team create how-to guides so that users can maximize the utility of MSD-LIVE. In this video, we are going to discuss DOIs, including what they are, why they are important, and how you can get one for your data when you upload that data to MSD-LIVE. DOIs stand for Digital Object Identifiers. They are one specific type of persistent identifiers, or PIDs, a long-lasting reference to a document, file, web page, or other digital object. While there are many PIDs out there used to identify a variety of things, like orchids for researchers, DOIs are one of the most common PIDs used specifically to identify scholarly datasets and publications. DOIs are used to provide a permanent link to content online. But they work differently than traditional URLs. URLs, as you probably know, serve as the address for a space on the web. It points to a location, not necessarily the content that is in that location. Conversely, DOIs are assigned to content or digital objects. Typically, a DOI has two components: a unique identifier, which is the string of characters you see, and a service that minted the identifier that locates the resource over time. While the location of the content may change, its unique identifier, the DOI, will not. DOIs are more permanent ways of locating a piece of content than a URL. Using DOIs is preferable to other types of web links because, all too often, web addresses tend to change over time and thus end up as broken links. Sometimes this can be for technological reasons like server failure, but more commonly it's due to unintended consequences as people and organizations change over time. Organizations transfer content to new publishers, reorganize their websites, or lose interest in older content, leading to broken links when you try to access something. DOIs are helpful and important when it comes to publishing and citing data. It all links back to data citations. A DOI will help future researchers easily find your data, as it is a unique identifier and will always only refer to that particular dataset. A DOI should send you to a landing page where the object is located. Using MSD-LIVE as an example, if someone finds a citation for your data and plugs the DOI into their browser, they will get sent to the landing page for your data. That landing page will have contextual information about your data, like the authors and description. The landing page will also contain a full bibliographic citation, so that a person can confirm that they found the correct data and can easily cite it in subsequent publications that reuse the data. That page will also provide a way to access the item. On an MSD-LIVE dataset landing page, you have the download button. If the item has been removed, retracted, or otherwise made unavailable to the public on purpose, the landing page will serve as a tombstone page, providing enough information that the item can be identified and confirmed to have existed at one time. If you have sensitive data that cannot be openly shared with the public, a DOI page can also provide information on how they can get access to the data, such as by writing to the authors of the dataset. So, how do you get a DOI for your dataset? Simple. When you archive your dataset on MSD-LIVE, a DOI can automatically be generated and becomes visible on the dataset's landing page. On the data upload page, after the upload section and under basic information, there is a required field asking about DOI needs. You can select I do not need a DOI, I have a DOI already, or I need a DOI. If your object doesn't need a DOI, you can leave that first option selected. If your data already has a DOI from another repository or location, you can select the second option and then paste in your existing DOI. If you need a DOI, select that option. A green button will appear and you should click it to reserve a DOI. The system will then show your reserved DOI. That DOI has been reserved with OSTI and will officially be registered when your upload is published. You can then continue filling out the rest of the form with information for your upload. That brings us to the end of this video. If you have any questions, you can always get support by emailing help@msdlive.org with your questions or suggestions.